get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring home victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the cook, introduced to my brother. My spot superior, ain't nothing above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just pulled up in the state with my soldiers. I blew up and I'm still. Last minute I'm in Lewis. Call up Khalifa. Bring the in the you know I stay with some bad baby. TGOD baby, now that's a gang gang. You guys after the game. We going honest, we going the same. Pouring this. Yeah, pouring this. We get it once, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot most times. I'm scoring. Do this for my city. I bring on the truck. Feel like Freddie Mercury. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the cook, introduced to my brother. My spot superior, ain't nothing above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champion, you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just burnt down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this with the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now we down no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles.
By yourself, I know you feel alone. You're not in this by yourself. You're not in this by yourself. I know you feel lonely, but you are not in this by yourself. You have a prayer partner. Let us make man. I formed the body. I blew in the spirit. And he became a living soul. In my spirit, I have God consciousness. In my soul, I have self-consciousness. In my body, I have God consciousness.
Where you going?
My soul don't get cold. My soul don't get hot.
Where you going?
Because it has no world consciousness. My spirit
Where
doesn't
you
react
going?
to the weather because it has no world consciousness. The only thing
Your fat ass
touches
is let's just go get some candy. You got chips.
this
Yeah.
body. When this body goes, you've never seen a corpse wanted a fly. Because it is the body that gives you world consciousness. It is in your soul that you possess self-consciousness. It is in your spirit that you have God consciousness. And with all three conscious, how about you, Adam?
But I think
and handle my business when it was my Frosting with a gold shade. I got my Turkish rose with matching gold veins. Bomber jacket and the weather wrist of gold game. I miss some East Coast folk up in slow game.
turning a setback, I told my wife that I didn't have the money for our dinner to see her reaction.
Yeah, I don't think I could afford that meal. I forgot I paid the rent and the car insurance and the car bill. I thought I had enough, for us to go out and all that.
Could you be the one to go when I'm
stirring up the conflict? They try to make it up like I'm conflicted. Still trying to reach East Coast and 6-4s hit and switch. It's not a conflict of interest. Rocking on Timberland, it's no different. Fourth and inches. I got a down. She real vicious. Rock a body.
Do you need some money?
Got the same way and put it in contact.
Hey guys.
I need a real
Well, I'm putting my good out, you know. What up, guys? What up? He out there smoking weed like 4 in the homeboy. I'm drinking a Miller Lite. I said, shit, cool, man. I ain't making no noise. Nah, they smoking weed. I smell a weed smell, but I smell something. I like ass over the weed. I said, cool. What that smell is? He said, what you talking about? It's some weed. I said, no, cool. I said, something strong. Now I got to look at off the bottle. I shoot make sure I ain't stepping in no shit right out the car. I'm looking. I know I'm sure. I can rate, man. I know I'm sure. I said, shoot, that smell. So one of his homeboys.
Taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me.
Find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. We go from Denver. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jones looking to throw right away. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll send the slot in motion left. 2nd down. Here's Chubb again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Now Jones. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Jones going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. York able to send this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 18. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And a catch right side by Evans. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. The Broncos at 2-6 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind in the best way to get in that good frame of mind winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. It's caught by OBJ. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
Here's Wilson. And this is caught by Evans. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. There's Evans again, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
95, 95. Right there, right there. Almost special. Almost special. Bring up, bring up, bring up, bring up. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. This one from 48 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
To throw on third down. Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Wilson will throw again. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones over the middle. Amari Cooper. It's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
Up the middle, that's Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
4th down. Here's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are back within a score. Point after, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Jones. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players.
Touchdown, Browns! Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now Wilson on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and a mile. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Brings us second and 5. Looks like he'll throw here. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 64 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Broncos.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
But partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leading the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
Here's Jones to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Denver Broncos. A big gain on the play brings up second and goal to go.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver.